So, is college a waste of time? I've yet to, I gotta get the password, the code from my mother, because her phone is hooked up to my account, because I didn't possess a phone like 6 years ago. I got robbed. But I intend on, when I get home later in the morning, I'm going to, you know, just enroll. So here's the thing, guys. I have to take an anthropology class. Most of the classes that I've already taken, I have to take again because it's part of the liberal arts program. So biology, they require you to take one field of science. I could take biology or chemistry. I may do both. I don't know. But I'm going to take anthropology over biology, English again, because my scores were like just passing. I want to get it all A's so I can attract attention from a good local university. And maybe they can give me some money so I can pay off some tuition. But I'm going to pay the tuition here myself. But like I said, I don't see, as a man, you don't really look for help from anybody. But is college necessary? Is working a job, will that be enough in 2026? And I'm not going to graduate. I'm not really going to be where I want until about 2034, 2033 at least. Well, the lease is 20, yeah, around like 39. I should have it all set up. But yes, college is necessary because a job. I've said this before. Jobs don't matter. When you spend that money, when you get fired, you don't have nothing to show for it. Jobs are a waste. Working for a company that you don't own is a waste. And it doesn't excuse being a horrible worker. I understand, like I'm not going to have allegiance to a company that could care less about me. It's a fact. I'm not going to die for this company. But that doesn't mean you should be a low leveled work, like a bad worker. Still perform the job adequately. But don't work at Burger King for 27 years, because I think about the past Burger King. They should be closed though. I don't want to eat that mess. It should be up the street. Because Burger King is not a job. Burger King. See, listen when I tell you. I'm a little tired too. These jobs are little stepping stones. They get you where you need to. They put in your mind that, like, you work washing dishes. I started out washing dishes. So I got the concept down of what it's like to work for money. And then I learned along the way that you need skills to generate more money. So you don't have to work as hard. Because you can't work like this. I was 19 when I started. If I did that for the 30 years, 40 years of my life, I wouldn't be able to retire. Because there wouldn't be enough money. And you should always want to aim higher. You shouldn't ever be comfortable anywhere. Like me, I'm never comfortable anywhere I go. I have a mindset of the next week is what I'm concerned about. Like how much I want to make this week. What's next week going to look like? I never think about just doing the same thing. And that's with anything. But with like a trade school, college, or something, I'm not a big fan of blue collar jobs, because that's what I want to get out of doing. And sometimes it ain't always about the money. It's I just want the security of working long term. because I don't know how long. If I was like a plumber or like a HVAC or something, I don't know how long I will be able to do that. Would I be able to do that in my 60s, early 70s? Because I don't intend on retiring at like 65 just because I was your Social Security. It's 65 now. Yeah, I thought it was 62. I don't intend on living off of that. I've never been a fan of living off the government. But if you have if you want something out of life, it would help to get an education. And I learned this new word the other day. I learned this new word today, listening to Ben Shapiro talk about the mayor of New York. He's overly educated. He's overly educated. He called them an overeducated brokey. Now, you don't want to be the type with a bunch of education and a bunch of debt, and you're not working in the field that you put all your money in. See, here's the thing, and I'm a little bit of I have a little of an obsession with how my learning, like keeping a routine of what I learn. But whatever I learn and I apply for a job one day, I want to be good at knowing the things I learned for that job. The reason why a lot of the times these college graduates can't find careers is because they're not really good at what they study, and they're not really applying it to the real world. They really don't. They know it, but they're not really using it. Like, everything I learn when I get enrolled, I'm taking an anthropology class now. I'll be able to transfer over after 2 years, but every class I have, I'm going to utilize what I learned. So when it's time for a job interview, like, whatever I learned in anthropology, I'll utilize in the real world. Whatever I have learned for biology, chemistry, English, sociology, I'll just apply to the real world. Because people are just memorizing information. They'll understand it to an extent, but they're not really learning it to apply it to a career. Like, if you're a poli-sci major, memorize, understand, and utilize what you learn. Like, if you want to utilize that degree, I'm getting a little tired. If you want to utilize that degree, know all your books, know all your textbooks. That's what I want to train myself to do, learning all my books, all my textbooks, to the point where I'm like an encyclopedia in that field.